In a bustling village, there lived two cats in houses across the street from each other. One was thin, scrappy, and agile, always on the lookout for leftover scraps of food. The other was a plump, proud cat, well-fed and shiny, who boasted of eating the finest meals daily. The thin cat, sitting on a broken fence one sunny afternoon, looked over at her fat neighbor lounging on a soft cushion by the window. "How do you always look so well-fed?" the thin cat asked, her eyes filled with curiosity. "I barely get enough to eat. All I ever find are scraps of vegetables and stale bread." The fat cat smirked. "Oh, dear. That's because you waste your time rummaging around. I, on the other hand, have a much smarter method." "What is it?" asked the thin cat, eager to know the secret. "Well," the fat cat stretched lazily, "I hide under the king's dining table at the palace. Every day, when the king and his court feast, I sneak out and eat the most delicious morsels dropped from the table. Roasted chicken, creamy sauces, soft breads, everything fit for royalty." The fat cat purred as she recalled the taste. The thin cat's eyes widened. "That sounds amazing. Could you take me there? I want to eat like a king too." The fat cat hesitated, but then, with a shrug, said, "Why not? But remember, it's risky. You have to be quick and clever like me." The next evening, under the cover of darkness, the two cats slinked toward the grand palace. But what they didn't know was that earlier that day, the king had noticed cats sneaking into his dining hall and ordered his servants to catch and kill any cat seen near the palace. Just as the two cats approached the palace gate, they spotted another cat sitting nearby. "What are you doing here?" asked the fat cat. "You haven't heard," the stray cat whispered. "The king's servants have orders to kill any cat caught near the palace. It's too dangerous to go inside now." Hearing this, the fat cat's eyes widened in fear. "I'm not going in there," she declared. "It's not worth my life." And with that, the fat cat turned tail and fled back to the safety of her home, leaving the thin cat standing by the palace gate. But the thin cat, her mouth watering at the thought of the royal feast, ignored the warning. "What's life without a little risk?" she muttered to herself. "I'm starving, and I need a proper meal." She slipped through the gate, sneaked into the grand dining hall, and pounced on the leftovers from the king's banquet. For a brief moment, the thin cat savored the taste of the rich food. But her joy was short-lived. No sooner had she taken her first bite when the palace servants spotted her. The king's orders were clear. Within moments, the thin cat met her end. So what's the lesson? Be content with what you have. The thin cat's greed led her to ignore the dangers and lose everything, including her life. Satisfaction and gratitude for what we already have can prevent us from making reckless choices. Think before you act. The fat cat wisely retreated when warned, but the thin cat acted on impulse. In life, it's crucial to assess risks and think carefully before jumping into dangerous situations. Greed leads to downfall. The desire for more often clouds judgment. The thin cat wasn't satisfied with her usual scraps, and her greed led her to her demise. It's important to know when to say enough. Choose safety over temptation. When faced with danger, the fat cat valued her safety over a tempting meal. Similarly, in life, we must prioritize our well-being over fleeting pleasures. If you enjoyed this exciting tale filled with valuable lessons, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories that teach us the important things in life.